Yo, so I was going to use Roblox gameplay for this video, but because this video has absolutely nothing to do with Roblox, I'm not even going to bother. Instead, I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to use Star Wars Battlefront, but the original one, not the garbage remake. So anyway, for the 3,000th time since the start of this channel, it's exam season. I've already had my first exam, which was a Spanish speaking exam, which I kind of found really easy. I just feel like speaking... that's it, I just feel like speaking. I turned 18 today, it's quite early, I'm going out later on, but it's my birthday and I realized that I'm a legal adult who makes Roblox videos. And I don't really plan to stop. I remember at one point, I think I was 15, I realized I thought that 15 was too old to play the game anymore. And I just tried to avoid it as much as possible, but at that point I was making Minecraft videos, so I don't know what I was trying to do. Or like what I was trying to prove. I get Roblox is a kid's game, but I mean, come on. Some things really don't change for real. The exams I'm going through right now, I think in America they're like finals. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm a senior. I'm in my last year of high school before I go to college, meaning university. Essentially, these exams determine like my future, really. I don't really like to think about the fact that some pieces of paper can determine what you do in the future, but you know, it is what it is. Part of me wanted to make a video just saying, lol, well, my upload schedule is gonna slow down because I got exams, but I feel like that's just lame. But like, I can just put that on Instagram and leave it. I will reiterate my promise though. I will always come back. Probably being a bit dramatic compared to, because most people don't feel like making such a fuss about it to the point where they make a whole talking video of a Star Wars gameplay, but I kind of thought I'd die before I reached 18. And I think when you start doing something when you're young and you realize you still enjoy it and you grow up with it, you're not going to stop just because you're now an adult. Like, imagine just saying, oh, well, I'm not going to play games anymore because I'm too old to play games. There's no like age to play games, and it doesn't look like I'm going to grow up from playing games anytime soon because they're just fun. And I don't even understand people who say video games are bad or video games are like counterproductive. I mean, sure, they're not the most productive thing you can do. It's not like you're studying or making money or getting fit or something, but anything is good in moderation. Too much of anything is bad. Genuinely think about it. Too much of anything is gonna be bad. Too much water can kill you because there's some chemical in it, or you can drown in it or something. Too much love is just love bombing. Like, you'll probably make the other person go insane if you do it enough. I'm trying to think of another one. Too much light can be bad because you'll just go blind. But you get the point. If you throw your life away to play video games, then yes, your life's gonna suck. But if you don't, and you just play them whenever you get free time, then yeah, you'll be fine. You can have money and be in shape and play video games. And then you also get the people that are like, oh, well, video games encourage kids to be violent. It's literally so stupid, and I have a good counter argument for that. What about an alternative way of looking at it is that if kids are violent and they play violent video games, doesn't that provide a safe space to harm stuff in a virtual world as opposed to doing it in the physical world? Kids are gonna learn to be violent regardless, or they're gonna not to be violent, but they're gonna learn about being violent regardless. Like, violence has existed before video games and kids have seen it happen. Video games aren't solely responsible for teaching people to be violent. And if you disagree with that, then I think you're actually statistically wrong. I can't find the exact statistic, but just think about it. Because people are inside playing video games more often, it's far less likely that they're going to go out into the real world and try and destroy stuff or beat people up. So yeah, people that say that, especially these people on the news that will be like, oh, well, you know, video games are making your kids violent, you suck. And also, yo, I'm really going to university. That just kind of, when I was a kid and heard that, I thought in my head, yo, I'm not worried about that because I'll be dead before that happens. I'm not even joking. But no, I'm actually moving out this year to go to Wales because I applied for uni there. I was so excited to go to uni like literally a month ago, but now I've realized I might miss sixth form a tiny bit. I think we're all quite close to each other if the fact that we were all playing Among Us when we weren't supposed to be playing Among Us didn't give it away if you saw this video. And by the way, we don't do this anymore because now we have exams, but we did this about 12 different times at least, and we never got caught because they don't really care really. But I just hope I get a good combination of people at uni because I'm not like socially anxious by any means. I think I used to be, but I'm definitely not anymore. But I don't just want nice people, I want friends, because otherwise it's just going to be very lame. Oh yeah, sharing kitchens and stuff and bathrooms as well is going to be ridiculous. But regardless though, I'll probably still be sat in the accommodation room at my computer screen if I can even be bothered to bring the computer, but I hopefully will, otherwise I'll just buy a laptop. I'll be the kid on his computer that sits around and just and just talks to people on the internet for YouTube content. Speaking of which, I've said this to so many different people, but why am I putting hard work in my whole life to get good grades in exams on pieces of paper, mind you, but regardless, just so that I can submit a request to go to university? And if they say yes, they might just say no because they feel like it, like especially if you're doing medicine or something. And if they say yes, you pay them money. You're applying for them to let you pay the money. Why am I applying to offer you money? What the heck? Like, I don't understand. On what planet does this make any sense? Seriously. And now the degree itself is almost like 10k a year. I can't be bothered to factor in everything else, but 10k a year. And it's not like I'm stopping at the bachelor's. I want to go full PhD if possible, but it's not like I'm going to be making 6 figures from the job alone. I've realized that. It's part of why I want to build an online presence to get a little bit of money from it, but it's not the main thing. Like, it's not the reason I started YouTube, and it's not the reason I continue to make videos, especially considering I don't make any money right now. If all I wanted to do was make money, then I would give up. But yeah, like, I'll just sell some vegetables or something. I don't even. But yeah, that's what's been going on right now. I've been revising for exams that will allow me to pay a university money, because God forbid they don't let me pay them money and I get to save 10k per year, as well as cost of living and everything else, so that I can get a degree that everyone and their grandma has nowadays, so that when I apply for a job and I tell them I have a degree, they'll laugh in my face and say, of course you do, honey. Everybody does. I want to know what experience you have. Oh, well, I don't have any. I'm fresh out of uni. Then yeah, you suck. You're probably asking also, like, why are you even applying if you're so against it? But it's computer science, which is something I've literally practiced since I was a child. I find it genuinely interesting, and it's the only thing I'd want to study if I had to go to uni, which it looks like I am. And there's some nice opportunities, I guess, but because computer science is one of those things that you can kind of learn given like an online course, really, if you're really dedicated to it, then I think the only reason remaining would be the fact that I've got a Mexican mum. By the way, I'm not blaming her by any means. I understand the desire for your child to be successful. She's 100% right, especially when she says, like, even if you have no skills, at least you have a degree, at least you have something, you know, to fall back on. I mean, I think that's the only reason I want to go personally, because I can always fall back on it, and I would like a computer science related job, but I don't even feel like you really need a degree in some cases. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but my job will definitely not be my main source of income. Like, I couldn't live. I just want to make my own stuff, like games, robotics, anything. That is what I really want to do, university or otherwise. How long is this video, bro? Okay, well, that went quick. If anyone's still here and watching to this point, thank you very much, because like I said at the start, I literally just felt like speaking, and it's not like you can really have an 8-minute non-stop conversation with someone if you're the only one talking. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna upload one more video very soon. Apart from that, I'm gonna like go silent for a little bit, but I'll be on Instagram because I post about 3 billion things. So yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Goodbye.